So it all makes sense. It all makes sense. I want to start by giving all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Chakwadash. Double understood the older apostles and bishops of the great millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect tabernacle of David scattered abroad across the four winds of the earth. So, y'all seen the video, I'm sure, about the latest, where he confronted, an Israelite group in Arizona. And when, they were pressing him and asking him about, why is it that he keeps confronting the Israelites, he literally said his job is to do polemics against the Hebrew Israelites. And the Spirit made him use that term because when you actually look into the meaning of it, it quite reveal his purpose. All right, and I'm talking about deep rooted. Now, y'all seen Apostle Gabar's video. A few other brothers then did responses to it. This makes all the sense in the world, man. All right, why he just so adamant and very fervent towards this, one demographic, this one belief system. I mean, he attacks the Muslims and other groups like that, but he doesn't do it on a level that he does it against the Hebrew Israelites. So it's very spiritual. So you look up the word polemic, right? And it says from the 1630s, controversial argument or discussion and controversy, right? From the French. But I want to jump down to this part, all right? Polemic of or pertaining to controversy, 1640s from French polemique, disputatious, controversial, or directly from Greek polemikos, I believe is how you pronounce it, of war, warlike, belligerent, skilled in war, fit for service, like an enemy stirring up hostility. And when I came across that, a couple scriptures, popped up in my head. When you go all the way back to the beginning, when we go into what happened in the garden, which we all knew opened up Pandora's box for the sons of God to fall right into corruption, fall right into wickedness. And by whom was it caused? It was the damn serpent. So clearly, Vocab, he's a descendant of the serpent. He is that snake. Okay, that's his nature. To come with craft and subtlety. Speaking with semantics, playing mind games, outright lying, but being very confident as if he's speaking truthfully. That's how they operate, man. So him using polemics against us, it just showcase his purpose. All right. So let's go to Genesis. Because after the serpent beguiled Eve, this is what the Lord told the serpent. Genesis 3:15. It says, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. All right, and it said here, like an enemy stirring up hostility. Only somebody with actual hatred, all right, they would be hostile. So they would, in a sense, be polemic against you or towards you, all right, because of the natural hatred, all right? So what does the word enmity mean? It simply means hatred or hostility when you actually look it up. The word is ayaba, hostility, enmity or enmity, hatred. Okay? And then you can go into the other translations, it uses the word hostility. So no wonder, it makes perfect sense. No wonder why he's fit for this job. To be a polemic towards the Hebrew Israelites or towards what he called Hebrew Israelism. No, it's against us because you don't address or confront any other group with the same level of vitriol and fervor. All right? You're not as fervent about your gospel against the small hats. All right, the Talmudic Jewish people that believe that the Messiah was a sorcerer, that his mom was a whore, you know, that he was boiled in hot excrement. You know, you don't address those things. You don't do a polemic attack against those people. All right, in the Holy Land, spitting on Christians. And then he had the nerve to say, well, you want me to go and take a flight over to Israel? Well, come on, man. You stay putting your foot in your mouth. You got money to fly everywhere else. England, across country. You went to New York to confront the apostles. You went to Chicago. You went to Dallas. You was in England. Come on, man. But, you know, you have no issue, you have no problem getting to where the Israelite camps are, confronting and stalking the Israelites. But what about these people? They got synagogues here in the country, and they break open that Talmud on the Sabbath. Some of them. Now, I ain't gonna say all of them. So, this man, he's really being revealed, man. So you see with these different translations, all right, that it uses the term hostility, like the CSB, Christian Standard Bible. I will put hostility between you and the woman, and between your offspring and her offspring. And vocab, he has to be the offspring of the serpent. So that explains the hostility. This is why we say he's Haman reincarnated. Haman has so much hostility, he tried to get us exterminated. You know, pushing out false narratives among the people and to the king at the time, Ahasuerus, Xerxes, to get us wiped out. And what do you see him doing today? It's the same pattern. Trying to make up a case against the Israelites. So that's why he's polemic. Okay? So he's hostile for a reason. He even shows up in a hostile manner. You know, very disruptive, unreasonable, you know. So, yeah, man, it make perfect sense. And then going back where it says of war, going back to the Greek word palamikos, of war, warlike, belligerent, skilled in war. You know, so these people, you know, primarily Esau, he's been at war with us. You know, he's been at war. You know, physically, psychologically, spiritually, this is all part of that warfare, man. And that's why the scriptures say the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. That's why we deal with this devil. We combat him through the word, through these scriptures. They try to weaponize it back against us, but that's not their strength. You know, just like when Yahushua went back and forth with the devil on that mountain. The devil couldn't defeat Yahushua with the scriptures. You know? That's our strength, man. So that's why, you know, he's fighting a losing battle. All right? So, you know, he can be polemic against us, but you're only kicking against the pricks. You know? If this be of the Most High, you cannot overthrow it, lest happily be found even to fight against the Most High. All right, like it says in Isaiah, was that 54 and 17? You know, no weapon formed against thee shall prosper. You know, everybody that spoke up against us in judgment is going to be condemned. All of our adversaries are going to be confounded. All of them, vocab included. All right, he's just nothing but an adversary, and his objective, really going back to his purpose, is to be that devil that the Lord spoke in his parable concerning the parable of the sower and the seed. It talks about those who fell by the wayside, where basically when the seed went into that ground, the devil come and take away the seed which was sown in their heart. When they don't fully understand this thing of ours, a guy like vocab, with his subtlety and craft, can pull an individual like that away. If they're not strong and they don't have any foundation, that devil vocab have enough wit to persuade him away from the true gospel. So if you're not of the elect, you're going to be pulled away. The devil's going to take away that which was sown in your heart. And that's vocab all the way, man. That's why they'll rejoice if an Israelite falls away and go back into the world, go back to Christianity or whatever else. So, hey, this all makes perfect sense, man. All right. Him using that term, basically exposing his objective, his whole entire role is to basically be an adversary to us. Okay. He's a natural op. Okay. So yeah, man, I thought that was very interesting. All right. Hey, what nation did the scripture say that we would have war with? We would have war with Amalek from generation to generation forever. Because that's the main nation, the main group that has that hostility. It's all natural. It's all deep rooted, going back to the beginning. They're the descendants of that serpent, man. So you seeing that hostility play out between both offsprings to this very day. Esau versus Jacob. Okay. So vocab, he's revealing himself, man, and it's beautiful. Okay. So yeah, let me this is 1 Peter 5:8, and it says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." And he's ultimately trying to devour your faith. Overthrow your faith, get you out of the faith. All right, so you could fall right back into, that condemnation, man. Fall right back into darkness. It says, "Whom resist steadfast in the faith," and that's what we do. Combating this devil with the scriptures. All right, sticking to the faith. Knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Getting confronted by these damn Christians. These opposers against the truth. All right. And the word adversary is anti-dikos, and it says an opponent, especially Satan as an arch enemy, adversary. Okay, and him being polemic against us makes him an adversary. So he's the damn devil, man. All right. So I'm not gonna make this long, but I had to do a quick response to that. But Lord willing, y'all were edified. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom.